Yo, what's up? So, skirmish, right? All of us wanna play skirmish, all of us wanna climb the ladder, and here's something that I came up with, all on my own, which is quite a surprise, even to myself, that I made a pretty strong deck all on my own, without the help of YouTube and stuff. To no one's surprise, most of the people that you're gonna meet in skirmish are gonna be the space wolves because, well, understandably, they are quite, best suited to that game mode. Occasionally, you might meet a hero-centric deck like the Emotech deck or the Ramatech one. Get a bunch of armor, and then do the death combo with the damaged Hexmark, which should be told, it's kind of busted. I think they should get rid of it. Like, come on, attacking your face for 5 damage a million gajillion times. It's kind of busted, in my opinion. That yeah. Occasionally, I've also seen Erika Luminas because, well, once she gets enough faith, then she can, have access to a 2-mana stun an enemy, deal 3 damage and stun an enemy for 2 mana if she gets enough faith, so that's pretty strong too. And also, Sisters of Battle have access to that spell that like makes you unkillable for a turn, and they can have 2 copies of that. Maybe some chaos here and there, but that's about it. But I've seen very few orcs, and especially not Ghazkull. I've seen other orc heroes, the ones that can have a lot of melee damage, and then they strike your face twice, and that's it. But this deck here, I think I came up with a pretty good Ghazkull deck. Okay, so Ghazkull's power. Let's start with that. It's one of the best powers, hero powers in the game, truth be told. It not only deploys a grot, so you always have access to spawning at least 1 minion, so that's nice, but also give 1 melee to your troops. That's actually quite much stronger than you might think initially, because to be able to increase the melee of your minions by 1 every single turn for just 2 mana, in 2 turns, that's 2 damage. In 3 turns, that's plus 3 damage to all of your troops. And the more troops you have, the better it scales. So if you have a bunch of grots on the board, and the enemy doesn't manage to kill all of them, then on the next turn you play even more of them, and then you do this again. It can very quickly spiral out of control. And you might have, a gajillion grots with high melee damage. It really is quite underrated, I think. This is quite insane to have, an ability that buffs your entire board, and have access to that always because it's a hero ability. That's a big deal. And so, to maximize the efficiency of Ghazkull's ability, we have double grot in our deck because Tide 2. Because of the Tide 2, you might be tempted to get the other grot, the one with the squig bazooka, but those have Tide 1 only, and our main focus is getting as many grots as possible. Our focus is to just have like as many troops as possible at all times. We also have Makari, because Makari is so busted you put him into every orc deck and don't really think twice about it. 1 copy of Arda's Nihilist, 2 would be too much, but 1 copy of it can make quite the difference. If you have like 3 or so grots and you do this, some of them are bound to survive until your next turn. It really is almost impossible to get rid of all of them. And also it's like +2 health to your hero too, so hey, a bit of survivability. Although Ghazkull, he has 30 HP on his own, but this Arda's Nihilus, thanks to it, like I survived on 1 HP in a couple of games, thanks to this. The enemy was literally 1 off. Okay, 1 grot on a bomb squig because, well, it's a busted unit. It's a 3 mana flank with 2 damage, but also it leaves this asshole behind that the enemy has to deal with, and only 1 copy of it because our deck is mostly our deck mostly consists of melee damage units, so yeah, that comes in handy. But also Pyromaniacs. Okay, so the thing about Blast 3, this legendary spell, people sleep on it, I feel like, because even if there's only like a single minion on the enemy team next to the hero, this already can make quite the difference. Like you can get to like deal 3 to the other targets a couple of times, and it really scales up if you have a million grots on the board, right? You don't have to tell me that twice, but keep in mind that it also bypasses the melee and ranged restrictions. So if the enemy has a flyer unit and you have a melee attack unit, with this blast ability, you can attack the enemy hero, and 3 damage will get conveyed to the flyer next to it. So you can kinda ignore flyers if you use this. If you have enough blast, you don't have to care about flying units. This is quite the counter. It also works against stealth units, right? Okay. Shoot a boy. No need to explain. I think 2 would be too much. But yeah, 1 is pretty much required always. A Gretchen mob, okay, so more grots. This one is, you are kinda overpaying for the grots, but through the spell they will all have Vanguard, and sometimes it really helps to protect your hero. Some characters in this game, like Vanguard, is really important in this game mode. So some decks can really, deal a billion damage all of a sudden. Like this will protect you, for example, from some of the nastiest hero-centric decks, like the other orcs, for example. 1 copy of No Mucking About, 2 would be a little too much, I think, and I mean, what is there to explain? At some point the enemy might play a giant minion that will just eat all of your grots, no problem. The best example would be Bjorn from the Space Wolves, the legendary. This is like the bane of my existence as this deck, but I still managed to win a couple of times. Zodgrod, Ward Snaga. What is there to say? Mob deploy a grot, so you can, like, if you have grots and they have 2 health, or 1, somehow. With this guy you can, just cycle them in a way, attack and get a new one. And they will sometimes be upgraded to the Snakebite Grot for free. If he somehow, like, it's pretty rare that he manages to survive because he has less health than his cost. That sucks. But if he somehow survives, he has a 1 mana get 3 melee more, so hey, that's pretty strong. And our late game. Okay, so Gargantuan Squiggoth. I mean, do I need to say more? Stun the enemy and adjacent units, and also mob that deals 1 to all enemies, so if the enemy somehow doesn't manage to kill all of your grots and you can play the Squiggoth, like, dude, that's gonna be devastating. Like, if you have... This will deal 1 damage to all enemies for every grot that attacks. That's like an AoE built into this giant unit. And yeah, the stun an enemy and adjacent units, that can matter quite a lot too. And I think that the better rendition of this deck would be to have 2 of those instead of the Rock Invasion. I think it would be a little more effective than the Rock Invasion, but I just put Rock Invasion here because I really like it. I'm just a fan of this card. Fill your board with orcs. Come on, that's pretty fun. Some of them can have Vanguard, which can save your ass. Some of them can have Flank, which can also save your ass. So it is quite useful. And also, well, next turn, however many of those survive until the next turn, you can use your hero power to give all of them +1 melee. Right, okay. So yeah, I mean, that's about it for the introduction, I think. Let's try to climb the ladder. I'm already at Diamond 1, yeah, I played a little bit off camera. I did a little off-camera mining. This guy, this Space Wolf hero, everyone plays this guy. Can at least like from time to time someone play as the other Space Wolf heroes? It's always this fucking guy. And I bet the enemy also has, our opponent also has the minion guy that, you know, deals 2 damage. I bet you $1 billion that he does. They always have, somehow. But yeah, this guy, yeah, he really scales well with Ferocity, and Ferocity is really good in Skirmish, so... What the hell? Who plays this? Bruh. I mean, it kinda screws me over. Not gonna lie, but still, who the fuck plays this? In this particular scenario, it's a good play, but who the hell plays it? Oh, what should I do? I think I should play like 3 grots and then Arda's nails. Because he gets 3 damage to adjacent units, so yeah, I think that's the play. Normally I wouldn't play it like this. But I am kind of forced to. That's funny because, well, in a normal scenario, this guy would be like stupidest unit to play ever, but here in Skirmish, not so much. Yeah, what I like about Skirmish is that it really flips the balance of the game upside down. There are some cards that would normally be like never played in Classic, but in Skirmish, all of a sudden it's possible not only to play them, but like properly utilize them. Like this guy is already actually kinda annoying for me, but I was most surprised by what was his name? Jesus Christ, what the hell is that animation? It looked as if he was about to hit my entire board, not just the adjacent units. Okay, I'm quite surprised. Normally, when you play against Niao, it doesn't play that many different units. That's really quite surprising. Okay, so 2 damage has to go there, that's a must. That's like 4 and 2, okay, I'm gonna go like this. So that has to go here. Ha! I was kinda hoping for that, but I didn't want to, you know, say it out loud. Okay, that was extremely lucky. I should record more often, because most of the time I'm really unlucky in this game. For some reason, but if recording stuff makes my luck double or triple, yeah, I'm gonna go do that. Precisely 2 damage into precisely the unit that I needed it to go into. Nice. But yeah, usually a Niao Stormcaller deck would consist of more Ferocity units, so he kinda, you know, threw me off guard here. Threw me off guard? Not really. He made me put my guard down? I guess that's the expression, okay. And that was reasonably lucky that he hit my 1 health guy. Okay. Don't... Okay, this can hit Makari, which would be really funny. Please do. You're hoping for something else to happen, were you not? Yeah, I'm gonna have to attack with this guy, but luckily he survives. That's really nice. What am I hearing? Ah man, whenever I record, something just has to happen, huh? But yeah, given how Skirmish works, some units really do get a chance to shine that they normally wouldn't, like the Fire Dragon from the Eldar. he sounds ass, but if the enemy plays him, as soon as possible, so like turn 2 with the extra mana point, it can be quite scary. Because he has like blast 4. That's a lot. Oh my. Someone plays the Horde Slayer. That's the first time I've ever seen that thing played. Okay. I mean, he can hit me for a pretty nice damage, but... well... that's about it. Do you want to hit me? I do hope you can't hear it, but the machine that dries my clothes is beeping now. Okay, this feels really weird because it feels like, I'm playing against Nya, but somehow what do I even do here? If I attack with my grots, all of them use hand mark. How much I will take? Like I will take like 3 damage from the grots. No, that's a lot. I'm gonna die next turn if I use my grots now. So what the hell do I do? I mean, honestly, I think it's better not to attack with them unless they have enough attack to offset it. So. That's gonna be like 6 healing to him, but also 7 plus 9, 7 plus 9, that's like 12 plus 7, 12 plus 7, 12 plus 7, that's like 21. He's gonna survive from all of the healing that he's gonna get. Unless... yeah, fuck it. It might be, I don't have the time to calculate whether it's possible to kill him somehow or not, unfortunately, but yeah, he screwed me over. This is legit the first time I've ever seen Horde Slayer played. What the hell? Did this guy, is he like a paid assassin or something? Because his deck seems to be countering mine pretty much perfectly. That's a little bit unsettling. Oh my god. And my dryer, my drying machine keeps beeping. Okay, he already used his hero power. I might have a chance to... oh my god. Okay, he cannot kill me now. At least there's that. Fucking hell, man. Wow. That is surprising. I can do something else to him. I can do like 4 for 3. 4, that's like 8, 11, 13, plus also like 4 from the squig off. Not too good. I can also do the Macari here and some blast. Okay, I'm going YOLO. I genuinely didn't even bother calculating what I'm doing. Yeah, I cannot kill him, huh? Wow. Okay, I mean, hey, kudos to him, I'm dead. But like, dude, if you think that I'm tilted, then you would be correct, because I am a little, because from time to time you have like those weird matches that feel like the enemy like made a deck that it's his deck's only purpose is to win against me. This guy will most probably keep playing and get his ass kicked by the other Space Wolves. Yeah. Yeah, he will keep playing and get his ass kicked by the other Space Wolves, and he will like never leave God League. But he won perfectly against me, like he got the win of his life against me. But against any other deck, it wouldn't be even remotely as good. Like, you ever have matches like that? It's hard not to feel, it's hard not to get a little salty at the very least. Oh wow. Oh, yeah, wow, how lucky. It seems that my streamer luck seems to be running out. He actually... Isn't that something, huh? He actually attacked my face instead of a grot. He could kill a grot, and not only that, his guy would also survive that. Weird choice, Mr. Racing Sofa. Nice nickname though, but yeah. Oh. Bye-bye. Infinite grots, yeah, so unless the enemy is for some reason a deck that is oddly, you know, really oddly specifically made to counter infinite grots, that's fair. I'm not even mad. So yeah, unless the enemy has like the weirdest deck ever that is made to just counter mine, it's gonna be really hard for the enemy to... Oh wait, I can just kill him, right. Didn't mean to be rude, I genuinely didn't look at his health. Okay, I'm saying this for the third time, sorry, but yeah, unless the enemy has some weird, oddly specific deck that its only purpose is to piss me off, then it's... What the fuck? Holy shit! Have you ever gotten a freaking legendary hero out of a campaign pack? Bruh. I mean, it's nice to know that it's possible. Holy shit, that's freaking awesome. Okay, I can keep losing today then. I don't care. Yo! 1,000 crystal, I have that much. Yeah, baby! Then it's gonna be... Back to the topic of grots, right? It's gonna be really, really hard for the enemy to keep just getting rid of your grots. And the thing is, most other heroes... oh man, I hate this bug. Sometimes when upgrading, the game just freezes. I can't leave now. Will the escape work? Okay, I'll just finish my sentence and restart the game. When it comes to the other decks, like that, what the enemy can often do is just try to ignore the grots and go for the face. But the thing about Ghazkull is that he buffs the damage, the attack of his minions. So you really cannot afford to do that, because it can quickly get out of control and you can have like grots with 3 damage, or even 4. By the time the grot damage reaches 5, you probably already won, right? So they cannot afford to attack your face too often. They have to get rid of the grots. But there is just so fucking many of them that it's not easy, yeah, to do that. Okay. See you in a second. Alright, so I'm back already. Oh my. Why am I so tall? I have to get down a little. Yeah, my camera has a really weird placement, and my webcam has a really weird placement. It's a little too low, so I have to kind of, you know, lean so that you can see me properly. But anyway, yeah, we got fucking Logan. Another copy of Logan, which is awesome. Yo, oh my goodness, yeah! Yeah! And we got the Legend wildcard. Hehe, boy! Thanks, Logan! Ooh. This guy too, a second copy. Yo, I'm actually getting kinda close to just, you know, getting all of the cards that I want from the Space Wolves. Legend. What could I get? I mean, Hrolf is the easy choice. I already have Logan, but I know Hrolf is stupidly OP, but I really like Bjorn. I would really like to make a Ferocity deck that involved Bjorn. That would be really nice, especially in Classic. You can't get this yet, yeah, right, because it's in the, like, Battle Pass thingy event. Yeah. I'm not gonna get anything yet, you know? I'm gonna have to think about it a little bit more. But, because, yeah, getting Bjorn for a Ferocity deck, but I don't have Raid Tactics yet, so, like, yeah, what's the deal with that? This guy is weird and kinda weak for a legendary. This one has insane stats and a pretty nice ability. I'm gonna have to like think a little bit longer. It's gonna be a thinker. Another Nyal. You can expect a lot of those guys. People love him for some reason. I mean, it is obvious why. He is very strong, right? Okay, so he has no... Wait, what? Yeah, no card to play other than his hero power, huh? I could also go Arda's Niles, but nah, I'm gonna save that so that maybe my Shuta boy can enjoy some health. Oh yeah, Raid Tactics already. He even keeps fucking Hunting Wolf in his deck. For that, most people go with the Fenrisian Wolf. Are you gonna go my face, since you used that? Huh. Yeah, you're gonna regret that. Should I go shoot a boy already, or maybe even more grots? Yeah, that is the question, right? I think I'm gonna go with even more grots, actually. Shoot a boy would be nice to make him feel like, you know, to make him feel like he's getting punished for his silly business. But I would rather try to invest into future plays rather than that. But yeah, look at this shit. Even if he like focused entirely on getting rid of my grots, it's really hard to do. I just spawn an infinity of them. I think only Tyranids could maybe hope a little to match the weak unit spam that Ghazkull can pull off. Oh wow. Okay. Okay, so that's gonna be 5. What more can I play? I can play this guy too. Huh, okay. And that's what I'm going to do. Oh. Yeah, whatever. I kind of miscalculated and we don't get to cast Arda's Niles, but it doesn't matter, I think. I think he's pretty much dead anyway. Yeah, he's very much dead. That's what happens when you ignore the grots. See, like... The grot that he didn't kill got to deal 3 damage to his face instead of only 1. and it really adds up over time. Boy, do I love some candy. This video that you're seeing right now will probably be uploaded a little later than Halloween, but as of the time of the recording, yeah, it's just been Halloween recently. And we have an infinity of sweets for me to enjoy, but I think I'm going to have to... bitch. But I think I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna have to use the grot and bombs quick. I'm gonna have to hide those sweets from me. I cannot allow this bitch to live. Should I play Makari though? Oh, I'm gonna have 5 mana next turn. Yeah, I think I'm playing Makari. One more annoying ass grot for him to worry about. Okay, so this lady right here, she can actually be quite an issue. She might be a bit of a problem to deal with. She also can, you know, spam the board with units. And also, you kinda have to get rid of the bombs quick first, right? Huh? No praying for you this turn, sorry. Okay. Oh. Based Makari, tanking everything. So I hope that he doesn't have the silly billy spell that fills his board with Sisters of Battle for every one of my... yeah, okay, so he got Sacred Rose. Yo, this is actually kinda busted, by the way. If he has 3 5, he can gain 2 more because of them. Uh-oh. Yeah, we are getting outspawned, isn't that something? Oh. Oh fuck, yeah, see what I'm talking about? He got 3 5 through that. I can't know mucking about, that would be stupid, come on. Yeah, Gretchen Mob, I think. Might as well, right? 4 plus 2 is 6, okay, I'm gonna save some mana and I'm gonna be able to do Rock Invasion next turn, that will be fun. And I can attack. I would have to waste all 3 of those guys for one single Sacred Rose Sister. That sucks so much. What I'm gonna do instead is this, I think. And pass? Yeah. So it will be pretty useless for them to pray again, so at least there's that, but he's already at 8. Fucking... he's already at fucking 8. He can already, you know, do the thing that deals 5 to all minions. All units of mine. That's kinda fucking crazy. Oh. May his hand guide my aim in coming battle. Makari moment once again. Pyromaniacs, hey, maybe the Rock Invasion can wait. Yeah, the Pyromaniacs seems to be the play. I'm gonna play Makari here. Yeah. That's why Pyromaniacs is the best. Blast is incredible, simply incredible. Imagine having to use that on grots. And I have rope invasion in hand. You like my cup? It has penguins. Yo, it must have felt so bad that he had to use divine intervention on fucking grots. But I still kinda expect him to have that unit that deals 5 to all of my units, which sucks. But well, what can you do? Yeah, no thinking allowed. Rock invasion time. Why is he still playing though? Oh, I was hoping for a flanker. Nice. Hello, bomb squid. Yeah, I'm gonna attack face. Because you know what I'm scared of? You know that 9 mana, I think it's called like... They have that 9 mana legendary that's like called Triumph of Saint Catherine. I've been beaten by a guy with that, but through a really surprising play. Don't tell anyone I told you this, but the Sisters of Battle have access to a spell that gives your minion flank, okay? And her prayer ability is to deal damage to any enemy unit, including the hero, equally deal equal damage to how much faith you have. And so what he did, he made a deck focused on getting as much faith as possible, and then on energy turn 11, yeah, that's like 9+2, he played her, gave her flank, and she like prayed, she prayed 20 damage into my face. She prayed all over me. And I was like, oh, because he legit had 20 faith and kept praying. I was like, what the hell is your problem, man? Why do you pray all the time? Yeah. Ghazkull moment. So yeah, I was like, okay, I'm winning this. For some reason he was a little bit obsessed with getting as much faith as he can. Okay, that's Emotech. It can go either way actually. But I think we have a fair chance against him.
Your forsaken kind seek only to disrupt the logic of the galaxy.
Because if he has both copies of that spell that gives him armor and reduces the cost of his hero power, then we are screwed, unfortunately. But if he doesn't, we might have a chance. Oh, he doesn't have... Maybe he does, but he chose to do this. Huh, okay. I'm gonna play Zodgrod.
Grots will show your geeks how to fight!
Yeah, why not? More grots for me. Okay. He didn't play the armor when he could. Now it might be a little too late. But yeah, we kinda get hard countered by armor. If the enemy hero has even a single point of armor, then we are kinda screwed. Kinda hurts when you have to, do that. I didn't even have to bother calculating. This is the perfect deck for people who suffer from miscalculia. You don't have to count. If you have a million grots and some buffs, yep, you don't have to count at all. But yeah, when it comes to fighting Imhotep, if he gets the damage, if he gets the spell that gives him armor, then you will quite probably lose. But if he doesn't, then you will quite probably win. Haha. Haha. I was wondering why was it taking so long? Dude, it's been so long since I've seen any other Space Wolf hero other than this guy. Do I feel ballsy enough to attack his face? Not really. I'm more of the patient guy. I'm more of the patient type of a guy in this game. Nothing beats the Andes and T combo. By the way, Halloween candy, right? So might be a bit of a story, but first check. Okay, might be a bit of a story. That's a problem. I'm gonna have to use this guy. Oh, it happens. So, there's a lot of stuff that I had to learn on my own in life, which, you know, kinda screwed me over because by the time I realized what I have to do, it was unfortunately a little too late. So what I wanted to get at is thief health, okay? I mean, I know that it can be a bit of a weird topic to talk about when playing Yapforge, but still, I just felt like, you know, there are some things that I figured out that maybe would be quite nice to, you know, tell others about, so that, you know, maybe it will do something good for them. Oh. That's you should have waited with the wolf. That's a bit of a misplay, my friend. Well, shit happens. Wait, no, actually it wasn't. I forgot that they returned to the deck after ferocity. Will the wolf die? Will he return to the deck? That's the question. He won't. Huh, okay. Nice. Okay, we kinda have to hope that he doesn't draw any more of those wolves. I'm gonna hold on to the Zodgrod. For now. So yeah, hey, maybe someone needs to hear this, but yeah, it's a little too late for me. I already lost a tooth and all of my other teeth are in a bad shape. It's quite unfixable at this point. But I might be able to save you. First, always clean your teeth around like 30 minutes. Always brush your teeth around 30 minutes after eating. Not immediately, but like give it a like 15 at least. Should be good enough. So that's number one, like don't forget about this, it actually matters. And especially don't go to sleep without brushing your teeth first. You might feel like, oh, I don't have to, you know, my teeth are good. No, my guy, you have to. That's quite improbable. 1 in 4 times 1 in 4 times 1 in 4. That's like 1 in 64 chance for that grot to get all the all the hand marks. And also 1 in 4 times, oh my goodness, that's like 1 in 500. Poor grot. Unluckiest grot on Earth. Hmm. But yeah, and also, when you brush your teeth, don't like... Oh, don't hit him, please. That will be fine. When brushing your teeth, don't gargle water immediately after. Man, I have so many different plays that I can do right now. Niall doesn't usually have that spell that kills a minion. Only the, you know, the Wolverine guy at best. Let's go with the Squig. And we'll see what happens next. Don't gargle with water immediately after brushing your teeth. In fact, if it's water, don't gargle at all. You can gargle with like the mouthwash fluid, but not with water, because you may have cleaned your teeth, and hey, that's good enough. Maybe not good enough, but like that's you know, better than nothing. Yeah, that's better than nothing. But what's going on? He has only wolves in his deck, or what? It's like 9 plus 2, that's like 11. He cannot kill these squiggles. Sorry. So yeah, you brushed your teeth, but if you gargle water after brushing your teeth, right after. Oh, he could. Okay. Then what you essentially just did is wash off. Nice. Okay. Another Macari. Well, yeah, the Rock Invasion can give you like multiple Macaris. It's really funny. You kinda like, if you gargle after brushing your teeth, what you just did is washed off all of the toothpaste fluid that you had. Okay. From your teeth, from the inside of your mouth, which kinda sucks actually. You know, you should have left it there, but you know, you cannot swallow it either. That's unhealthy. So what you should do, it's best to spit out as much of it as you can. Watch out for the Luta. Yeah, you're gonna have to take care of the Luta. It would have been so fun if the Luta somehow fucking killed all of his minions. That would be so nice. Yeah, what you should do instead is spit out as much of the toothpaste bubbles? No, foam? As much of what is left in your mouth as you can. Spit out as much as you can. Instead. Ah, my Macari. Asshole. And carry on like that, because thanks to that, the leftover fluid in your mouth will, you know, keep doing the work for you while in your mouth. You have no hero power, Niall. What are you gonna do? Ah, you really want to save that wolf, huh? Even at the cost of your own health, you madman. But I'm gonna do it like this. And like this. And then like this. And then like this. And then this. I would rather get health now rather than damage. He has so little health that yeah, that's the better call. So yeah, if you leave a little bit of that toothpaste residue on your teeth, it will continue to do the work of, you know, keeping the inside of your mouth nice and clean for longer, and it makes a difference. It does for me, like I can feel it. My teeth hurt much less when I do this like that. So yeah, I hope you found it helpful. The other important thing is to floss. It really matters, because what's the point of, you know, brushing your teeth if the rotting poo doodle inside of your mouth is still there, right? Aches. So yeah. Yeah, the leftover food in between your teeth that you don't get rid of, legit, it actually like rots, and that's awful. That's really awful for your teeth. So yeah, flossing too, that's very important. If you still want to like gargle after brushing your teeth, then use a mouthwash. Don't use water. But a mouthwash is fine. It will accomplish the same thing as not gargling, as before, as I mentioned before. Hello, double Macari. Macarina. Yep. Isn't that quite something? Like, he cleared a Squiggle, he cleared a rock invasion, and I still had so many grots to play. That's so stupid. Let's keep going. What also important, this one, I never hear people talk about this one, but seriously, get something to clean your tongue too. I don't know what it's called like in English, but yeah, you should be able to find something like that online, or at the very least get a toothbrush that has some grooves on the other side of it, on the reverse of it. Because yeah, cleaning your tongue also matters quite a lot. Seriously, it really does. Because like, you might have cleaned your mouth, you might have brushed your teeth and flossed, but if you have still some, you know, nasty residue on your tongue, then yeah, there is still something making a mess inside of your mouth, which you should get rid of as soon as possible. Someone is feeling confident. Okay, I'm gonna do it like this. That's why you never underestimate the grots. He could have taken like 3 damage less if he attacked the grots. And I don't know why he focused on Macari. In a situation like that, when... Imagine if your enemy has Macari the grot and a bunch of regular grots on the board. Leave Macari. Get rid of the grots first. Always. Interesting. Okay, save some mana for the next turn. Okay, I'm definitely playing a Shoota Boy, that's for sure. And only 2 grots, because I need more mana for the next turn. No, not really, I won. Oops. See, if he got the grot, he could have lived like for a turn, for 1 turn longer, and you know, in a game mode like Skirmish, getting to live for just for just a single turn longer can make a lot of difference. Polish person detected. All cannons aim at him.
None escape the spider's
Oh, interesting. We have a stealth master here, huh? Maybe I should play the Gretchen mob first, but I really want to play Makai Gretchen Tower and Hero Power too. I want this for the next turn. Yeah, I'm gonna do it like this. It might be a bit of a risk. I am not attacking. Something's fishy. I've never seen this deck. I've never seen this hero in Skirmish before. He might be trying something funny. We have to be on our guard.
The shadows are always vigilant.
And he's going face. Wow. Huh. Will he attack with the spider there? Yo. Okay, that's quite insane. Okay, so I think I know his game plan. He 100%... Oh, that's nice. He 100% wants to damage me as much as he can, so that he can obliterate me later on with that stupid spell that does 8 damage to the enemy face. Okay, I'm gonna have to save up on mana on the next turn. I hope I don't regret it. Oh, you should have played that first, bro. Lol. More striking skeletons, of course.
Always vigilant.
I feel tempted to do no mucking about, but that would be kinda insane. Oh. So we lost our Vanguard guy, unfortunately. So this asshole will deal like 5 to my face. Did they nerf his melee damage? Did he always have only 2? Huh. Odd. Yeah. It sucks. How stupid Eldar are. Yeah, okay, wait. We still kinda live. Unless he has something for 1 mana that deals damage to my face. Well, we are alive. There's definitely that. We can deal like 9 plus at least 3, 12. With a bit of luck, the Shoota boy should be able to kill him. You know what? I'm gonna risk it. I'm not gonna prolong the game at 2 health. Come on. Please, 2. Please. Oh, it's too late. Well, at least we got a draw. Yeah. elder moment. But, you know, kudos to him, I mean, hey. That was actually quite a, you know, interesting deck. Interesting as in I've never seen it before. And it's a pretty, you know, strong idea for a deck. Wow, Ragnar, finally. Been some time since I last saw you. Yeah, but when it comes to like Elder gameplay, yeah, it wasn't that interesting. And then I deal damage to the face, and then I deal damage to the face, and then I deal damage to the face. Ooh, Sword of Cain. I win. Ragnar might be more of an issue to fight against than Njal, which by the way, this is how you pronounce his name, right? Njal. Oh wow, drawing cards in a skirmish. Interesting idea. Huh. Oh, so rather than getting 2 hand marks, he focused on getting rid of as many grots as he can, which... That's the correct call, I would say, yeah. We have quite some choices here. I could go shoot up even Zodgrot. That would be interesting. And I would end up with... You know, that's what I'm gonna do. It's a little unorthodox. Normally I would try to play Ghazkull's hero power as often as possible. But this time around, I feel like this is the better play. And also, we saved up enough energy so that we can rock invasion next turn. So even if somehow he clears all of this, we have a nice play incoming. Is it gonna be Fenrisian monstrosities? Huh? Jimmy, do you have something in your pocket?
This is where my saga begins.
Oh, you can kill him though. You're gonna regret that. Yeah, we're gonna take 2 and he's gonna heal 2, but check this out. Oh, this will attack immediately. Yeah, double Macari. What the hell is this? Gain 1 in melee. Okay. He might be able to clear this, that's the issue by the way. The Space Wolves have that spell that summons a wolf for every enemy minion, right? So you might feel like, haha, how are you gonna deal with this? My board is full. They can, with a single spell. Space Wolf moment. Infinite Macaris. Yeah, what's the hour? I'm getting carried away here. One more. Okay, this time at least, you know, when I told you that this is like the best deck ever, At least this time I have some victories to prove it, right? Unlike what happened when I was playing as War Shaper. Oh, this guy. Haven't seen you in a while.
What is yet to come?
If he doesn't have a gajillion AoEs, then I think this is a favorable matchup for us. I should get a little closer, right? Yeah. Oh. What does he do though? That's just a big guy, right? Yeah. I'm gonna go with grots. He doesn't have blasts or whatever. I really don't want to attack this. It's like 5, and if it hits me after, then that's like 10 total from a single minion. I don't wanna do that.
My shot. We
Oh.
will purge the galaxy.
Oh man. Oh, that's such a good combo against me. Ow. Jajkaroni. Macaroni. We're gonna have to pyromaniacs. Yeah. See? My hero and 1 grot. And Pyromaniacs just cleared his board, which was quite strong, you have to admit. What other AoE is there in the game that can do that? People sleep on the Pyromaniacs. Seriously. Oh. Whoops. I think it's time for the squig of... Or maybe not, huh? I can do like 4 and... I really have to hope that one of those shots will go into this guy. If I wanna clear, and I really wanna clear.
Yes.
That guy is dead, killer.
Please, go here. Fuck. Please. Fuck. Never ever lucky. That's why. This random bullshit is why I have to play at least twice as good than the other guy, than my opponent. And also I have to I always play in a way that minimizes the RNG, because I know I have shit energy. Yeah, of course, and there's this too. Why not? Yeah. All tools, wow, huh. I wish I was that guy. You're leaving him? Alive? Are you sure? Yeah, that's what I thought. We can no Macken, but it kinda sucks. We can Squiggoth, but he will just kill it then, and we might have a shittier position later on. I'm not gonna risk it.
The boss always goes to feast on Deus.
And I'm not attacking yet. Overtime, oh my. Isn't it like the first time that we've gotten into overtime? I think it is. Wow. We will be taking damage from drawing cards soon. What the hell? Graveyard Sergeant? What the hell are you doing here? Oh, Scout Prize.
Strike them down.
A scout bike will obliterate all the grots that I play. Uh-oh, that's not nice. Kill the grot. No, sorry. Kill the bombs quick, please. It's gonna be better for me. I misspoke earlier. You were supposed to kill that guy. Oh my god, deployed. Oh, he will completely wreck my Zod Groot. That sucks, man. And when I play this, it's gonna like summon nothing. That's so ass. Do I do Arda's Nails? I mean, what for, right? Not really. That would be useless. I think it's of no use to attack melee into that yet. Or maybe I should have. Oh, hey! Ah. Oh. Okay, so we got a little lucky there for a change. That's nice. Who played Scout Bike? See, that's what I'm saying. It feels like I'm being sniped. But I haven't uploaded shit yet. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We are in trouble. Oh, shoot my face! No! What the fuck? Okay, you have to admit. That is bullshit what's happening right now. Okay, now all of them go into me. Oh, no. Okay, fucking squig of lives. Oh, right. You fool! Oh. Maybe not as much of a fool as I thought. Or maybe? You have anything yet for 1 mana, huh? Oh. Can I kill that? I would have to have 4 damage. And I'm gonna hit his face with a squig of... Wait! I think I see a winning play. I don't even need Makari, I think, yeah. The AoE from this Squiggoth will help me win. Na 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 na. Bonk. Bye bye. That's what I'm saying. See? I lived on 1 HP again. Arda's Nails. That's me, I'm Arda's Nails. Okay, that was awesome. That was the perfect last game. If I lost that somehow, I would have to play one more, you know? I cannot end on a loss. But yeah, thank you. Please like and subscribe for that insane play, you know. The more you like my videos, the higher my IQ in Warforge gets. Alright? So yeah, see ya.